VFW in Southgate. And she picked that up. She says, "Is this yours?" I said, "Yeah." I says, "You want to taste it?" Unzip my pants.
Oh, that was terrible. I was taking my parents' safe. I was throwing it in a scrap pile. I was getting it out at the scrapyard, and the guy was helping me get it out. All these pills fell out, and it was all Viagra. I was like,
No. I can't do Viagra.
They're like, "Are these yours?"
It knocked my heart right out.
Yeah.
But I carried that pill for 3 years.
Yeah, it's funny. Pull it out.
I carried a little screw in my pocket, and Viagra, rubbers. And I passed rubbers out one night at the bar at the Double D's.
Did you?
I tell you ladies,
I went 2 times.
you know, change your mind. As I walked by, you didn't ask me to screw you, but if you change your mind, I'll be sitting over here.
Like the little pass card.
And I did.
Pass the rubber to every girl in that bar.
You should write your name on it. All of them. Hi, Q. Hi, Q.
Oh, I thought
That'd be great.
do it by
That's a good idea.
For use on iCube.
Yeah, I blew one up in school. They kicked me out for 3 days.
There's a thing on YouTube. These British guys, right? They're like, we're doing what did it say? Prophylactic durability testing today, and they're doing like 90 down the highway. And he stretches it out. He rolls, unrolls, and he stretches it out and hangs out the window. It's flopping away. And he goes, "Well, looks like this one's pretty good." And as soon as he got done saying it, this thing blows up, 8 foot long, that big around, hanging out the side of the window like a windsock on the side of this van. It stayed like, it was still good when it deflated too. It went right back to normal size, and he did it again.
Let me tell you something funny here. About 8 years ago, I met these 2 chicks, Diane and Karen, at Double D's. They're 40, really neat ladies. And I'm dancing with them, talking with them, bought them a few drinks over the year. And they came in, Tim, big fat guy that sing.
They don't, and they're our fun.
And one night I walked out of the bar, and I love dancing with them. And they pulled out, and as they pulled by, they said, "Hey, Carol." And I look, and here's 4 titties hanging out that window. Right? He's driving. Here's 4 titties.
It is funny, isn't it?
Well, then about a year goes by, I see them 5 or 6 times. But I went to church 3 weeks ago. I go to a different church, all 4 churches a week.
Miko, toothless wonder.
Here's Tim and Diane.
That's funny.
And I walked in, they're praying, everybody's praying. I walked in quiet in the back row. The pastor wanted everybody to introduce it and shake hands with everybody. And she says, "Hi, Carol." Pastor says, "Oh, do you know Diane?" And I'm looking at Tim, right? He says, "Yeah, we know." He says, "Where do you?" The pastor says, "You know, where do you know each other from?" I says, "Well, a long time ago." Then when it was over, they joined the church. They got married and joined the church. And they invited you down to shake the new members' feathers.
Baptist church?
Yeah. I don't want to go down. You know. I'm gonna leave him alone, right? But he's singing. He's a good singer, and they needed a singer in there. So
Tim?
as I went through, I shook her hand. She says, "We're not strangers." She hugged me, right? The pastor says, "How do you know these people?" I said, "Oh, I go back to high school." But I didn't go back for about, I don't know, maybe 5 weeks, 6 weeks. I went back and I looked for their car. Their car wasn't there. So instead of going to church down the road, I went to that church. They weren't there. There's somebody trying to get their life right. I wouldn't want to interfere.
Right.
And it's hard for me to sit and concentrate on people calling me a sinner. And I'm thinking about, I remember that. I went over to Stockton, right? And I just couldn't go back to that church. I'm glad they're not there. Now last year, we're going down the river, and we got these 4 chicks. They got back to back, naked, and all these guys went in a circle. On a circle, and the girl's husband comes over.
You're talking about your neighbor, Southgate?
No, talking about going down the river last
What
week.
about your neighbors in Southgate, the neighbor across the street, and all the Stagman brothers and all their friends? And the neighbor, the lady looked across the street, she was a nurse, got her over, got her drunk in your backyard, and the Stagman brothers all got a hold of her.
Yeah.